Today I am here at ExpectCare and I'm joined with Callista Alexander. Callista, tell us your title here at ExpectCare.
Yes, thank you guys for having us. So my name is Callista Alexander. I am the Regional Director of Sales and Marketing for ExpectCare. Caregivers need help too, right? And so when we're looking for the most help out of our benefits, hospice is always a good solution. And I love the opportunity to talk and share in our community because people are afraid.
Absolutely.
They're scared of that H word, and so I tell people, think of it this way. Don't think of it as the H word.
Yeah.
Think of it as your benefit. You've worked very hard for these benefits. And so part of what we do on this side is to really help people and take that consultative approach in the beginning to talk about, is this a benefit that you would qualify for?
Okay.
So basically you do have to qualify. We have a team that's in the community that can come meet with families one-on-one to look at the patient, look at the scenario, the diagnosis, and determine if that patient qualifies for service. All in all, though, we're very passionate. There's a lot here at ExpectCare that we do to set us apart as a hospice provider in the community. But my passion is really getting every eligible patient the service they deserve.
So if someone is out there and they're listening and they're thinking, gosh, I feel like I'm drowning right now, but I don't know if this is something that is for us, what would be the best way for them to reach out?
Yes, you can call and inquire at ExpectCare at any time. And I tell people a good rule of thumb is if a caregiver's drained and needs help, it's always good to explore options. I would rather you know about the benefit before you need it, whether that's years or months. So put that burden on us to help you guys expedite. It's a myth to think you have to go to your doctor and get a referral just to ask questions and get information. So any questions that you guys have, feel free to contact us at 205-444-0126. And I do want to leave the community with this message. I tell people all the time, it's almost irrational. If you think acceptance of a benefit hastens death, there's a lot of myths and a lot of stigmas that surround hospice. And our passion is here to ExpectCare to help people understand we're not here to change the outcome or expedite the outcome. We're not in control of somebody's life expectancy.
Right.
We can't control when the outcome happens, but we sure can control how. And that's the partnership we want to have with our families and our patients, is being a partner and walking alongside that path with you to make sure you've got quality and dignity. And that's what hospice does.
And I think that you really are set apart in your staff, the most genuine people that I've probably come in contact with and who I would definitely want surrounding me during a time that would be so difficult, right?
That makes us feel good. And we pride ourselves on that. And I tell people it's all about your leadership.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it's all about doing the right thing for your team. A happy team is a happy caregiver.
Yeah.
And we're caregivers just like the families are, and we want to be a part of the family. And so, Medicare does ultimately set the regulations, what hospices provide, but how they provide those services and who sets, how we're set apart with our differentiators is a big deal. So, it's all about how you make people feel. That's very important. And so I tell people a lot of times we're in the hospitals often talking to families, always follow your peace.
Yeah.
You know good people, you know the feel you get. And it's never rocket science, it's just good care. And so we strive to do the best we can here at ExpectCare in all levels to make sure we've got the happiest team.
I love it. And it definitely shows. Now, we see your cars all over the beautiful pink logo, right? Tell us what areas that you're serving.
Yes, so we service 6 counties here. Of course, Shelby County, Jefferson, Chilton, St. Clair, Coleman, and Walker.
Okay.
So we are able to provide service in every one of those areas now. So,
I love it. I love it. You guys have just really kind of taken over and just made it your own, and you are just so caring and loving to these families. So if they have questions, if this is something that you're like, this may be for us, reach out, because there's so many other resources that you can provide.
Absolutely. So, we think of healthcare, we think of doctors, and we think of nurses, but in addition to your case manager and your nurse that's in the home, we can supplement with CNAs to help with bathing. That's a huge thing, and that's a big part of the patient's dignity. My grandmother, getting her hair curled and washed, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
The social workers are an amazing asset for community resources, helping families with planning, things like that. There's a lot of stress that goes into being a caregiver, and it's more than medical. The chaplains, the spiritual is such a big piece, just having that support. And me as a hospice nurse, my background was the hospital, and I went through it with my family, and that's what's driven me here. It's so much more than the medical. It's body, mind, and spirit. We've got to take care of it all. And that's what hospice does. So we are happy to talk to anybody that has questions. We get calls here at the office quite often. Any questions that families have, would we qualify, or is this something for us? It may not be, but it always helps. We say knowledge is power.
Yeah.
So any way we can help reach out in the community to educate. My big passion is dispelling the myth of hospice. We are not the death angel. We smile, we're happy.
Yeah.
You know, we know the outcome's going to be, whether it's in the hospital on the ventilator or at home, we just want to nourish how that outcome happens. And that's what we specialize in doing.
And mission accomplished. You guys are doing an amazing work out there, and you are serving these families. If you have a need, if you have a question, if you just want to know more about it, please reach out to ExpectCare. I hope you can see the genuineness here coming from this wonderful lady, and she is just representing an incredible team behind her. So make sure you guys reach out to ExpectCare. Thank you for telling us about this, and thank you for supporting our different productions here that we have. We love having a partnership with you guys.
We are honored to be a part of this, and we appreciate you guys for everything. We appreciate the spotlight. We love the opportunity to educate the community, and that's what we're all about. So I'm grateful for you guys and for the team that you have and for the team that we have, and that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. Thank you, Callista.
Thank you, Nicole.